Switch it up, man. I made it more, I don't want to say up to date, just a different way. It's still pure. I really, honestly, y'all gonna be shocked. I really didn't do no licks or anything.
That was my next question. I
Yes,
was going
sir.
to ask, were you able to actually lay the foundation to those drum tracks on that recording?
Actually, I did. I didn't do much. Actually, I have a solo on the album. That's basically the only time, but I really keep the foundation as I'm just playing the music, just do some little fill-ins, meaning as just if a break or a little pause there, or open space, just do a walk-in with the times or something. Yeah, because I really, now I used to be, I'm only 25, but till 20, man, I used to fill in everything with a lick or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, so, but, man, I don't know. I kind of like it more better just filling the music and just fill in and stuff like that. So that's basically it. Any more questions? Yes, sir.
How did you basically like expand your horizon, music wise, that project here?
How did I expand my
Music vocabulary.
wait? I listened to different music, and I listened to the approach of it. An example, I use gospel. I know we're in the church house, but you know how Ty Tribbett, his music, not talking bad about anything. I know his people, whatever. You know how his music is more just hard and I'm not trying to talk, but it's chops and stuff. But then if you listen to let me see. Have you heard? I'm sure Marvin Sapp never would have made an album. It's just different how the approach is. And what I did was I just listened to the different type of music and listen how they approach it. You feel what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't play when I was with the pop artist for 2 years. I didn't play like it was a gospel gig. So I didn't.
How you switch it up?
Like you know, church they do like a beat. Okay, and gospel probably in church. This is how we would do it. Just how we do it in church. But in pop. See the difference, and a lot of people don't pay attention to that. It's just how they do it. Thank you, Reverend. It's just how you approach it, and you got to listen to different genres of music. I listen to, honestly, I don't listen to R&B, none of that. What I listen to is like movie songs. Like I like Frozen, and I like Lion King. I like Mulan. I know I'm not the only one here that listen to that stuff. I know I'm not. And but I listen to that, and I like the approach of it, and that's how I did. And I tried to bring that kind of approach. Actually, the Priscilla Hilliard record is going to be a perfect example on how just I made it sound more bigger. If this makes sense, if it doesn't. Just I'll break it down. I approached that as if I was playing in a arena, not just in a midnight musical setting. Does that make sense? Did that make sense? Yeah, because you know midnight music, you know, we cats, they well, they ready now, cameras and all. But in the arena, you have to be careful what you do, because you got to remember the echoes, the acoustics and all of that. So everybody ain't gonna understand in the arena. If they're gonna be like, dude, what is he doing? But if you, they're gonna understand that. They're gonna understand that, and folk don't think like that. So on that actually record, I approached that in that type of way. So I didn't do the Renda Josh, even though I didn't do the Kimberell Free Indeed song Josh. I didn't do that. I kept it, and that's yeah.
How do you speak your spots, like your phrase?
You learn the song. What's a song I could play? How I choose my spots. Know the song, and if there's any space in there as the organ player ain't doing nothing. If the singer is singing, you have to be kind of simple. What song I got on here that can give you a good example? I played it in sound check earlier. The best yet to come, the best. Okay, watch how if I do a feel, it's not clashing with the singers. So I'm just gonna play like the beginning to the half. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. But play the whole thing. Okay, y'all gonna make me work today. Okay, I'm gonna play the whole thing and just watch how I really don't do no licks. I'm playing the song, and I'm playing the song, and how you know you're playing the song is you're not clashing with everybody else. Folks don't pay attention to that. You can't clash with everybody else if it's a call and response song. You can't do it. Yeah, I mean, wait till they say everybody clap their hands. Then you can probably do something right there. So, yeah, okay. I'm just gonna play a little of it and. Nothing right there, and then everybody comes in. So you can just, let me do it again. That's how you know when to pick your spots at and stuff like that. That's when you know you can pick your spots. Oh, they would have did this. Oh, they would have did this. Yeah.
When your drummer does that, how do you be like, stop? No.
Actually, he said no. Actually, what you do is you have to. A organ player asked me, how can I get my drummer to play right on Sundays? And I asked him, do you correct him in rehearsal?
Right.
Because if you don't say nothing in rehearsal, then they think that's okay. So the same thing as the choir director don't let the choir sing any type of way. They say the way how you sing in rehearsal, that's how you're gonna sing on Sunday or whatever. Same thing as musicians. So if they doing all that rehearsal, hey man, listen, don't do all that. We gotta let the music breathe. You gotta let the music talk. So they can't say you showing out or anything because you cool with a rehearsal, but then Sunday comes, oh, he got a problem. I've been doing this, da-da-da-da-da. So when that band member, bass player, or whoever, you gotta correct that right then and there. So yeah, discipline is the key, and it is the key, and I like him.
So in that intro, that's Rip It's pocket, but it's not pocket. How would you explain that approach in that song?
All the licks and stuff.
So, the way it's supposed to be played.
You learn this. You learn the song as okay. Here's one of my secrets. Intros, I open up the hi-hat or I play the ride because it's intro. It's big. Oh, come here, come here. Don't play it like the choir is singing. Like it won't sound right. Like here you go. You hear the organ player, yeah, they up there.
Right.
So that's another thing on intros, like, yeah, just like let me do it again. Like this, how I would have did. And on that right there, you can do anything. Yeah.
How you playing without playing on?
How do I play without ears? Man, I've been playing with. I'm a '90s baby, man. I'm proud of it, man. You know, this new 2000s people, they just so babied. But no, I'm used to. I'm used to monitors, man. I train my ear to just stay on beat, man. And you know, it worked. It works, and it paid off. I was with Carmen at Madison Square Garden, opened up for Justin Bieber, and my ears was in, and my whole entire in-ears went out. This is thousands of young teenagers, young adults screaming and hollering. And I'm like, oh my God. So I had the sub, I had the drum track in my sub, so I could hear that do, 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 do. And I had to like monitor with that. And see, if we get so used to with in-ears, I mean, in-ears is cool, man. Don't get me wrong, man. It's cool, but for church, man, I like to hear what's going on. And now churches, they want to control the sound. And it's just funny to me how the older saints and those back in the day didn't have no problem with the music. But all of a sudden, now we got glasses, now we got in-ears, and all of a sudden everybody. But you know what? It's funny how they go to the club and the subs is really like punching their heart. They go to the club but they come to the church, and so that's just kind of a little strange to me. But man, when I grew up in church, man, that's the only thing I had, man, and I like it like that, and so I kind of.
So you mean a click track playing to that a lot would help you, or just?
Actually, some songs don't have a track in it. It does, but you really can't hear it. Basically, here's a secret that I do. I follow the bass line. So once you hear that, you on. Hold on, let me see. They got Dwell in Me. Hold on. This song got no track in it. There's no track in there. But I trained myself to listen to the bass. So.
hear that? So, I mean, that's. I ain't gonna play the whole thing. I've been playing that song, but yeah. So I just trained myself. Does that make sense? Yeah. So people used to the loop starting first. Yeah. So, but I like to surprise people. Yes, sir.
When you be playing like the songs or whatever stuff like that, what's the main thing you? I know you say you focus on playing the song, but like say if you just playing other music just to, you know what I'm saying, that broaden your drumming, like what's the main thing you really look for? I mean, are you trying to put new feels in, or are you just like what do you do to expand?
An example, when I learn music for recording, they send like a dummy track. Most of the time, they send some with drums. Sometimes they don't. Now, when they send with drums, I learned the foundation of that. 9 times out of 10, they tell me, Josh, you don't have to do exactly this, but this is the foundation. So I learned the foundation of it. Now, if a song really don't have drums in it, but it has the bass line, and a drummer should always lock with who? The bass player. So if a song like has like right here. Like if I didn't know the song, I listen to it. So to me, if a bass like that is moving that much, man, just straight. Cause that's gonna be to. That's too much. So if you got a bass player, just lock in that joint. Like hold on, let me show you. Just lock with the bass, doc. Yeah, that's basically how you do it. And you just learn that because if you don't know a song, if somebody sing you a song, be like, hey man, I just want you to put some drums to it. They have to have a bass line in it. Now if they just got keys and you don't have to ask questions, doc, what you want me to do? But if they got the bass in there, man, you just follow the bass line. Like perfect example. I had to tell my little brother this. Diamond, he didn't play it right. Y'all know Jonathan Dunn, right?
Yes.
You know John? Wow, that's good. He's the man. All right, like this song right here, he approached this song. You remember I said the bass player is moving, just keep it going. I'm gonna show you how to like just keep playing straight while the bass player is moving. It will make sense instead of the drummer just playing almost every. Yeah, you want the people to rock with it. You want the older saints to make sense. You feel what I'm saying? So.
I need a song that will keep my mind stayed on it. I need a song that will keep my mind stayed. I need a song that will keep my mind stayed on it. I need a song that will keep my mind stayed. Promise to keep me in perfect peace. If I keep my mind stayed on it, you keep me in perfect peace.
That makes sense? It's like, I mean, some drummers would have been like, I mean, it's cool, but you keep that drive, doc, and let the bass player just, yeah, man. So, that answer your question, man? I give him some more examples if you want me to. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's basically just follow the bass line, man. Basically, the bass player. Actually, Chris Coleman does a great demonstration of that from his old drum video that he did in a church. and he did something with locking with the bass player. He had his bass player started first, and he came in and he showed different ways you can play. And just drummers now, I'm starting to realize, been realizing, but they really don't lock with the bass player. They play their own. They in China right now, and the bass player is in Jamaica. Two different genres of music. So it's just, yeah. If the bass player drum a lock, man, yeah, you can't do it. And sometimes it's good to have communication. Sometimes like a communication or an aim, or like we're starting a song. Like Prashid, my man asked with Damo. It was a song, and we didn't know for sure. I'm playing something different, and he's playing some different pattern. So when that happens, I said, hey Damo, what you want to do? And he said, well, what you want to do? I said, I'm just driving it. And then he just said, okay, I just walk around there. Sometimes it's good to collaborate and talk, communicate. Sometimes in services, sometimes we all have our different ways of playing Lord, You Are Good. Some people have a way of playing it like they're Mexicans, and some people play it like they're, like they in a rock band or something. So just collaborate and just communicate.
Could I give you a song because you intro it, play some of it if you know it?
What song is that?
The Best Day of My Life, Part of Time.
The Best Day I've never heard of. Wait, that's something new? They got a new album? Oh, and then wait, how y'all get that? How y'all know that? That album ain't out. When did it come out?
The single,
Oh, the single's on. Okay, I thought the whole record was. Okay. I'm about to say, whoa, I know it is. I'm like, oh shoot, I didn't know. Now I never heard that. I listened to like some other songs off that record from Reggie, but I haven't heard it. Let me answer a couple more. I'm gonna come right back to yes, sir.
So what are some of the fundamentals, like when you practice, what do you start with? Do you have a practice routine?
I play songs. I don't know if you follow me on Periscope, but at my dad's church, I play with songs. Like I learned what the drummer is doing. An example like this, this one I learned how to play the music and lock into it. Like an example like
PDA, hit me! It's me!
So the drummer looked like he just so. So you hear that? So I wouldn't play that like this.
PDA, hit me!
That's not what we doing. So if I'm practicing, I'll play what they play.
With the jam! We finally gonna do this! Real simple songs. We just gonna keep it rolling like this. Check it out. I wanna be faithful. I wanna be faithful. I wanna be grateful.
And that teaches discipline. See, that comes naturally. I'm really preaching in this drum world right now. If we had like Holy Ghost sanctified saints, they would be dancing right now. No, that comes naturally. Because if you do anything, you're gonna mess up the groove. So if you do licks, you're gonna mess up. You gotta know when to pause. You saw how I paused? You gotta know that. It trains your brain. It trains your brain like I need to know the song instead of just playing on top of the song. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like play with the song, not at the song.
Yes.
Does that make sense? So that's like when I be on Periscope, that's why I showed that, because I want people to know I'm just not telling y'all to do that and I don't do it, because I want to stay up on my game. So I tell people at AIM in the drum class, I tell them, hey, play with songs that you know. If you don't know it, learn it. Learn the patterns when they fade out, when they just got the snare and the hi-hat and no kick. Or learn when they just got the kick or whatever. So you gotta. That's how you get better instead of just playing at the song. You gotta play with the song. Does that make sense? Yeah. Doc, I need you at my church, Doc. I like how he talks back, Doc. Any more questions? Or you got another question? Nope, man. I learned everything by watching and hearing. I've never had a lesson. The Lord literally gave me this gift. There's nobody in my family on my mother's side nor my daddy's side that plays drums. My brother played first. Played first. And when I got into it, we started fighting every Sunday. Who's gonna play drums?
Man.
So, so my brother, he just decided just to, man, I just go over to the keys, man, and that's how it happened, man. But I never went to school for it, man. I learned, man. I'm not putting down any schooling, whatever. Get the experience, whatever. I mean, the knowledge, whatever. That's good. But the best lesson you can ever learn is by experience. I watched the interview and Calvin said, man, your best experience, man, is on the road, man, when you're in that vein. That's because you can be told all this all you want. I can tell you, yeah, man, you gotta do this and that, but you have to do it. You feel what I'm saying? So only you have to do it to be able to get better. And so I didn't go, man. God blessed me to start at an early age. My first national record was Donnie McClurkin at 17, and I already knew what I wanted to do in school. So I wasn't the one that, what you want to do when you get out of high school and everything. So I knew what I wanted to be, and I went at it. And that's why this guy named Cortez Vaughn, he said something years ago to me. We was talking, and he said, passion knows passion. And what that means is, I see these guys, man, they say
that they are serious in drums, but they're really not. They only want to come together when everybody want to show off what they can do, but they're not at home practicing how to stay on beat at their house. And this drummer back at home, I ain't gonna say his name, back at home, he gets excited when he's starting to do chops. I mean, he starts smiling, like hitting hard, clean, everything. But when it goes back to the song, like no excitement. And that shows me these drummers nowadays, they don't know their role in music. Our job, actually all this extra stuff, all this and all that, this ain't necessary. It's not necessary. It's not needed. Only thing is needed is a kick, snare, hi-hat, a crash, and a ride. Old school. 2 times, if that. And all this extra, it's just extra stuff. All these chops and stuff, we don't have to do that. That's just, they just made it more fun. But if you don't know the foundation of your position, then you are lost. If you cannot stay on beat, but you know every chop, then you off. And a lot of these drummers is doing that. And you know what? I sit there and I giggle in the inside. I'll be like, but you know, what makes them feel good is the oohs and ahs. Oh, ah. Yeah. So as long as they hear that, man, they straight. But I'd rather get calls than some oohs and ahs. I sound like Alvin Ooze off of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So yeah, they look for the oohs and ahs, but I want to get the call, and that's why, because some people think I don't know how to, some people think I don't know how to do stuff, because I don't do it a lot. That's why some people were surprised when they heard that a song I did with Kim Burrell, Free Indeed. I don't know, have anybody heard that song? Yeah, her new latest record that came out, I played on Free Indeed, you should go hear it. And some people were shocked. Justin, they were shocked. I was like, man, dude, I'm still the same dude. I just know when to do it and when not to do it. You feel what I'm saying? I like this too. I need like 10 of him at my church when I start talking. You got to, you got to know when to do it. That is not the time. A preacher should not tell a family at a funeral, get over it, get over it. What What are you talking about? They just lost their grandmother 5 days ago. You should tell them then. You let it out. Don't hold it in. Release it. It's good. It's a time to cry. That's scripture. It's time to mourn. There's all that. That's all Bible. And you got to know when to do stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Am I making sense?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because the preacher. Get over it, Josh. It's done. Hey. Yeah. So yeah. You just got to know when to do it. Yes, sir.
How did you become so locked on the drum set?
Practice and playing. It's that simple. I know people expect like a big answer. They ask me that all the time. Be like, Doc, just play. You can't do nothing but get better. Placement. How to hit your drums. Now, I hit the middle. I don't hit. I see drums hit. Gotta hit the middle of it. I learned how to do that. Then I start practicing on that. And I've been telling that. I did a video on Periscope about that. How to hit in the middle. Because they be like, Josh, you sound so clean. I'm hitting like this snare right here got the strike. Yeah, actually they made it easy for us. It's not just to look good. Now if you look at a drum set and the snare, they got marks all on the rim, close to the rim, they not playing right. You gotta hit. You ain't gonna get that. I play a 14-inch though, but I'm hitting the middle. Some people hit like. Yeah, it don't sound full. Yeah, and then I had to tell my little brother, you gotta know how to hit the cymbals. If you hit the cymbals and the cymbals is doing this. You got, okay. I ain't talking about nobody, This is my first time here, so I ain't. Okay, so y'all see this thing, right? Now, this is just me. I ain't saying nobody, this is just my theory. This is just my approach. If people ask me how I sound clean, so I'm just going to tell you how Josh Mayfield does. I ain't saying if somebody else don't do it, they're wrong. But to get a good sound and to sound crispy at all times, don't hit the cymbal at the middle of your stick. You hear that? Here's the middle. Now, I hit the cymbals like right here. Now listen to the difference right here. Listen. Y'all hear that?
Oh, yeah.
Can y'all tell the difference, for real?
Yes.
Yeah. I listen to that. People who hit the ride all up here. You gotta. I'm still in the same way. Sound clear. And they don't pay attention to that. Exactly. Because if you're talking about being a studio drummer, you can't hide. You can't hide. They hear everything. Only thing they need to do is just press solo on the drums. So you just practice to be clear. It's good to have the chops. Learn that. It's good to have it. Because when it's time for somebody want to be creative, hey man, let's just do a crazy outro or something. You got to be ready. But 10 songs ain't nothing but outros. You got to know how to play, man. And that's basically it. Man. Any other questions? Yes, sir. Do I get nervous, man? If I give the real answer, some people think I'm arrogant for it. But God knows I'm not arrogant. But honestly, I don't get nervous. You know why? It's because I don't look at it as I can, like I play right here tonight. It's exactly the same way I would play if I was at an arena right now. That's my mindset. I gotta be honest, majority of musicians' mindset is if a setting like this, they wouldn't give their all. Not at all. They wouldn't sweat. For what, man? Ain't nobody here, man. So I don't look at it like that. So I really don't get nervous because I look at it as the same. I'm going to do what I always do. And I am aware of sound, and I am aware of where we at. I'm aware of I can't do the crazy stuff that I did in rehearsal, so I gotta do something that makes sense to everybody, even out there. But other than that, I really don't get nervous. It's the same way as I preach. I just don't. Because I'm not preaching to impress you. I'm preaching to encourage you. I'm playing to make you feel good. I'm playing to give you another approach of a song, not to get your approval of he's the best. That's when they mess up. When they come to play at the musicals, man, hey, we come together. We're gonna let these cats know. Yeah, and then that's when they start messing up.
Yep.
Yeah, because they're not doing it for the right reason. And because we all play for who? Amen. Amen. That's what we play for. And people don't, and they think people think I'm deep when I say that. No, it's not deep. It's just the truth. Because I play for the Lord. And he's first. Seek ye first the kingdom of God. And I seek him first. And that's basically what it is. Yes, sir.
This is my last question.
Oh, no.
From a business perspective.
Yes, sir.
When you was approached for your endorsement,
Yes.
what was the thing that they said that basically they were interested in?
They hit me up and they were saying how I have followers and people know me and have a good character, good reputation. Man, God. Good reputation is important. I want to go deep, but we got ladies in here. But it's just, you know, no. This is the house of the Lord. Reputation is very important. It's very, because you don't know who knows who. Man, you just don't know. If you'll think ain't nobody gonna watch you getting outside, and so you think ain't nobody gonna see you, man. They don't know me, man. Shoot you straight. Your pastor, you coming off us, man? Nah, I heard it last night. Like, how you know? You just, my mama tell me all the time. She hears, like, I'll be playing at church or something, and she hear what I did, or if I dropped a stick or something. And I be like, Mama, how do you know that? And she always said, Josh, you don't know who I know. And you know, ever since then, you have to be careful what you do, and because reputation is important. No matter how good you play, if somebody's trying to endorse you or something like that, trust me, before they hit you up, they're gonna ask around, is this a good guy? When I had to go do something in New York, they not old school, but they still do it the right way. And she knew who I was, and she asked around. Do I do this? Do I do that? And folk going to find out who you are, no matter what. They gonna do that. It's the same way as a job interview. They're gonna find out if you killed somebody. They're gonna find out if you robbed somebody. And yeah, so good reputation, and people follow me and stuff like that, and that's how it happened, man. It came to me. I just told God I just want to just do a couple records, and that's it. Yes, sir.
So you gotta share your testimony of how long you been playing, how you brought up, how far you got. I don't
Okay.
know much.
Okay, oh man, hey man, this what we're here for, man. I started playing drums. Like I said, my brother played first, and I got on. And at the age of 6, 7, started to play. At the age 12, I heard a song that changed my life. And he's still my mentor till this day. Even when rumors came out on him that he's gay and this and that, he's still my mentor to this day. And the first song I heard him kill was "Tell the Devil I'm Back Down" by Bishop Larry D. Trotter. And if you don't know his name, the drummer name is Calvin Rogers. And he's the man. He's literally have been on every album. And I ain't talking about just albums that we just listen to 2 times and throw it in the, no, I'm talking about, he's the man. And that's how I got started, and I started watching him. Man, I learned his approach. Actually, it's because of him I even know how to play an 8-inch time. Because I was just a 10, 12, 14 at the time. Then I listened to his approach, and it made sense. That 8, it made sense. It made it more bigger. It made it more, oh man, yeah. You feel that was a musician moment. So you feel what I'm saying? And so actually, it's because of him I even know how to play an 8-inch time, because it takes skill for that. That's not just another floor time. And drummers don't understand that. It's not just another time added on. You got to know how to hit that. That's how I did, man. I started playing around musicals, man, and Kansas City. Alex Ward, the one that, do y'all know the record, Everlasting Life, Kim Burrell? You know that record? Doc, I'm gonna screenshot it and and let you see what it looks like so you can get that. It's gonna change your life. It came out in '97. I was 6 years old. And if you hear this music today, you'll be like, dude, this had to just come out last week. It's that, like, that killer. And so that producer, Alex Ward, he produced Dorinda, Kim, Clark Sisters, so he texted me, he said, man, I got a song for you I want you to kill. And I was like, oh man, for real, Doc? And he didn't tell me what it was, he didn't tell me who it was, he didn't tell me who it was for. And this is how my career started. And I went to the studio, and he said, Josh, I'm gonna give you the CD, I want you to learn it. And before he gave me the CD, he said, now when I give you this, it's gonna change your life. Now I'm like, man, you about to invite me to the Illuminati or something, man? Like, so he said, it's gonna change your life. And I went in my car and I pulled it in there, and it was Donnie McClurkin singing, man. And I was like, oh my God, man, this is crazy, man. Because I don't think it was just for a local person. And if you ever listen to, if you get a chance, type in Donnie McClurkin, Trusting in You. I was 17 years old, man. That's the first track on his, on that record, We All Are One. And that's how my career started, man. From there, the Lord just been opening doors, man. So that's why a lot of people think I'm old. Because I started in this young. I was 17, man. Like I said, the Dorinda Clark, he brought me. I was like 19. Yeah, that was me, man. My brother on organ, that was my brother on organ. I was 19 years old. So the Lord really like opened up great doors at an early age. I'm still finished high school. When I was 17, I was still in high school. And so the Lord really just opened up doors for me at an early age, and I thank God for that. That's why a lot of people think, man, Josh gotta be old, man. No, man, I'm y'all age, man. So, but I just paid attention, man. I took my drums very seriously. It wasn't just playing on Sundays, and that was it. No, man, I was in the basement, man, going in, man. And he almost made me laugh, man, because I used to play barefooted every day. And actually, it feels better. I ain't gonna lie. No socks, no shoes. Yeah, man, it just feels better, man. And that's how I got started, man. The Lord been opening up doors, man. Did tour 2011. The end of 2011, I started playing with this pop artist named Carmen for 2 years. And if you check that out, I was 20 with her, 21, and 22. Then I kind of, the end of 2013, that's when I stopped with her, whatever. And that's how it happened, man. Yeah, I've been on records, man. Thank God every record I've been on is not no cheesy thing. Actually, every song except for The Best Is Yet, and I think that's the only one. Every song I played was from the album that I played on. That Dwell in Me, the little choir joined it. Yeah, that's the CD. Larry Goldham. I can't say his last name. He's from Detroit. Larry something. So yeah, so that's how I got started, man. I know I'm boring some of y'all, but that's how I got started, man. And I became the Church of God in Christ national drummer at 18. So when they first, 2010, that's when they moved to St. Louis the first year. And I did that record, if you hear that, St. Louis Experience, with me, Mike, Jimmy Newell, David Bakley, Derek Jackson. So that's the man right there, Doc. Yeah, that's the man. And all of them God really has blessed me, man.